If every minority moved out of this country, poor white people think they would be better off. If poor whites can't even compete with minorities, poor whites wouldn't have a chance. This all has to do with hierarchy and what I call the hierarchy scramble. We see this over and over again and we never learn. In Yahtzee, Germany, Isabel Wilkerson tells the story of a dark curly-haired girl who was in a German town and all of the Jews had been taken out and put in camps. Best case, right? Or they were just not alive. She talks about how the town wasn't suddenly in utopia. Things weren't better work-wise, things weren't better economy-wise. Instead, this curly, dark-haired girl started getting accused of being Jewish. Her family scrambled to find their genealogy to prove that they were not Jewish, but that is the thing with white supremacy, is the eye of white supremacy never closes. It just finds another target. I made videos about before how when people are on a hierarchy and they firmly believe in hierarchies, and patriarchy and white supremacy are pyramids, meaning there are hierarchies, classism is too, people do anything to not be the last one on the rung, the bottom of the hierarchy. And so what happens is you have crazy things like 1 blaming 0 for all of their problems and not 10 or right below. And 1 does this because fighting 10 feels unattainable. It's overwhelming. You can't fight 10 by yourself. You need all other of the at least 8 rungs to fight 10. So it's easier to just blame 0 for your problems. Here's the thing. When you get rid of 0, put them in camps, deport them, imprison them, whatever. Now you're at the bottom of the pole, babe. Now you're at the bottom of the hierarchy. And that same treatment that you have allowed these parts of the ladder to do to 0, it's your turn in line. And we've seen this over and over again in our country, as I pointed out in the video that was tagged to this. The question we have to ask ourselves is, if 0 has no power, how are they responsible for harming you?